Mrs. Martin Sonko's reputation has been thrown into serious crisis after it emerged she took a loan of $12 million on behalf of the KMC staff and bought a land with the money. KMC Council of Elected Representatives led by Mayor Bensouda then resolved for Mrs. Martin Sonko to be suspended along with Director of Finance Dr. Aliu Keta. But the local government ministry in a letter to Mayor Bensouda said the action of the council in trying to suspend Mrs. Martin Sonko is illegal. The ministry asked that she be allowed back to work amid an investigation by the ministry. But the beleaguered official could not enter the KMC compound on Wednesday when she tried to do so.
We are denied entry, unfortunately, as you are witnessing, based on the fact that the security at the gate have been given instruction not to allow us entry if we report to work. For whatever reasons, we don't know. But the reason why we reported to work this morning is that we got copies of a letter that was sent to the Lord Mayor advising him to rescind the decision of sending us on indefinite leave. Mayor wrote to the ministry recommending for our termination and to also send us on indefinite leave with immediate effect. We also filed in a petition against the council for taking that decision against us because we felt that due process was not followed in reaching this decision. The purported letter sending us on indefinite leave that was written, recommending to send us on indefinite leave, that was written to the ministry, was actually dated even before the General Council, the letter referred to, for coming up with that recommendation. So the letter was written well before, and even at the General Council, we were not given the chance to be heard, to explain our side of the story. The General Council met and came up with a decision and applied on us. So we saw it very unfair on us. We decided to consult our lawyers, and based on the lawyers' advice, we filed in a petition against the council that was submitted to the ministry. So based on that, and based on the letter that the mayor earlier submitted to the ministry responded with this letter that I am referring to, that made us to report to work this morning. Yes. I accepted responsibility as the chief accounting officer for signing the corporate guarantee on behalf of the welfare. But I did not say I was sorry. I wrote in the letter, the whole content of the letter that was written, in fact, it was not an apology letter. I can give you the email that I sent to the mayor in which I attached the purported apology letter. In that letter, I explained the reason that made me to reach the decision of signing the corporate guarantee, and also stated in the letter that if it is perceived to be illegal, then I regret my action.
KM Mayor Talib Bensouda had last month accused Mrs. Martin Sonko of fraud and said her action is criminal.
In June of this year, my office intercepted financial transactions initiated and entered into by Mrs. Sonko. Following investigations with the related banks and parties, it was discovered that Mrs. Sonko entered into illegal transactions without lawful authority to the tune of $12 million. The actions of Mrs. Sonko are very serious, and we believe they are criminal in nature, ranging from fraud, tax evasion, and theft.
In new developments, the local government ministry has commenced inspecting KMC. The Minister of Local Government, Musa Drame, and KM Mayor Talib Bensouda have been writing each other letters on the issue. In a letter dated August 2nd, Mr. Drame told Mayor Bensouda the local government ministry was concerned that the decision KMC took in interdicting Mrs. Martin Sonko was illegal. Mr. Drame said his ministry has received a petition from Mrs. Martin Sonko and all officials of the council alleging fraud against the former deputy mayor and a cover-up of the fraud. He had earlier informed the mayor his ministry has called for an inspection of KMC, which would commence immediately. The mayor, in his own letter dated August 3rd, fired back by telling the minister, "We do not agree with your position that the council is usurping the power of the Local Government Service Commission or it has made a decision without authority."